Hello everybody, this is our video number 3 on the same topic, the pair of the linear equation in two variables. Okay, and in this video we will discuss a very important topic, that is the graphical method of the solutions of a pair of linear equations. So this one is very important. And in our last two videos, we already discussed what is the linear equations, what is the general form of linear equations, what is the condition to justify the two linear equations is called the pair of linear equations. Okay, and also we solved some problem on the exercise 3.1, and as per your NCERT, the exercise 3.1 is contain all the question in form of the problem sum, and this problem sum we construct the two pair of linear equations in two forms. The first one is algebraic form and the second one is the graphical form. And as for the graphical form, we also arise the three possibilities. The first one, the two lines it intersect each other. Second possibility, the two lines is parallel to each other, and the third one is the two lines is coincident. That means overlap to each other. Okay? So, with the help of this concept, in this subtopic, we find out two pair of linear equations in two variables with the help of graphical method. Okay? So, what is the solutions? Suppose if you consider the x minus y is equal to 4 and another linear equation x plus y is equal to 10, and if you try to find out the solutions of each and every linear equation, for the first one, the solution for this linear equations is 4 comma 0, 0 comma minus 4. Okay, after that 6 comma 2, 7 comma 3, 8 comma 4, 9 comma 5, and so on. So these are the solution for the first linear equations, and similar method is applied for the second linear equations. So what is the solutions? The first 10 comma 0, 0 comma 10, okay, 1 comma 9, 9 comma 1, 2 comma 8, 8 comma 2, 7 comma 3, and 3 comma 7, and so on. So these are the solution for the second one, and these are the solution for the first one. And if you apply this process, we can easily find out the many solutions for the first one and the second one. But what is the solution for these two pair of linear equations? So this time we only consider the common point, and if you consider the set of all these two linear equations, the 7 comma 3 is common for both. That means this 7 comma 3 is only one solution for this given pair of linear equations. Okay, So this is the solution for the pair of linear equations. So when you find the solution for any pair of linear equation, we consider the common point or common value which is satisfy both the linear equations. Then we consider all those value is called the solution for this pair of linear equations. But every time there is no hard and fast rule. Every time you get only one solution, you get the more than one solutions. Okay, that means infinite number of solutions, and also get the no solution. So as for this graphical method to find out the solution for a linear equations, this is also arise the three criteria, and these three criteria is depend on these three possibility when we try to draw the two linear equation in same graph paper, and these two linear equations is also form two straight line, and these two straight line also arise the three possibilities. The first, the two straight line to intersect to each other at a particular point. Second one, this two straight line is parallel to each other, and the third one is the two straight line is coincident. That means the overlap to each other. So as for the basis of these three possibilities, in this method also find out the three possibilities. The first one, that the lines may be intersect in a single point, and this time this pair of equations has a unique solutions. Okay, so when the two lines may be intersect to each other at a particular point, this time these pair of linear equation has only one solution, and this time this solution is called the unique solutions. Okay, and the second criteria, the lines may be parallel to each other, and this time this pair of linear equations have no solutions. Okay, so this time when the two lines is parallel to each other, this time we cannot find any solution. That means the no solution for these two pair of linear equations. And the third criteria is the coincident. These two lines may be coincident to each other, and this time we gave the infinitely many numbers of solution. Okay, so as per this solution, number of the solution, we also find the two most important concept, that is the consistent and inconsistent. What is the meaning of the consistent? When any pair of linear equations have at least one solution, then these pair of the pair of linear equations is called the consistent. Okay, and the second term, it is called inconsistent. What is the meaning of inconsistent? When any pair of linear equations have no solution, then these pair of linear equation is called inconsistent. Okay, so as per our solution of this pair of linear equations, we also derive the two important concepts, that is the consistent and inconsistent. Okay, next important thing, suppose given as per their general form. So what is the general form? A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0. This is our first linear equation. And if you consider the second one, A2x plus B2y plus C2 is 0. From this, without draw the graphical solutions, without draw any graph of this, or before we draw any graph of any two pair of linear equations, we conclude that these two pair of linear equations either satisfy the consistent or inconsistent, and also determine these two. If you draw the equivalent straight line in our graph paper, these two straight lines parallel intersect to each other, or the parallel to each other, or coincide with each other. So how to determine? So this is the first conditions. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. So that means the coefficient of x, if you find the ratio between the coefficient of x of two linear equations is not equal to the ratio of the coefficient of y, then these two straight lines intersect each other, and these have the unique solutions, and this is consistent. Okay, so when the two lines intersect, that means these two lines is always give a particular one solution. That means if any two linear equation is satisfied with this condition, that means that this time this linear equation is only give the one solution, that is the unique solution for this linear pair of linear equations. Okay, and this time these two straight lines is intersect to each other, and this is also fulfill the consistent property. Second criteria, if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2, that means these two straight line is coincident. That means if satisfied with this criteria, that means the two straight line is coincident. And that means it is also satisfy the consistent criteria, and this time these pair of linear equations, for this pair of linear equations have the infinitely many solutions. And the third one, if A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but these two is not equal to C1 by C2, this time these two straight lines parallel to each other, and no solution, and also it is satisfy the inconsistent criteria. So remember that these three property or these three concept that is very helpful to determine without draw a graph, or before draw a graph we can easily determine these any two pair of linear equations is intersecting or coincident or parallel. Okay, so that's all for the today's lectures. Thank you everybody.